The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the O'Neill Show.
Well, friends, let me start this video by saying unequivocally, O'Neill is not a lawyer. O'Neill is more of a social worker, right? And in the field of social work, you just do a lot of research, one, as well as you do a lot of advocacy kind of work, and you advocate for a client. When I speak to the Anthony character's lawyer, I'm saying she's not advocating well for her client because I don't see her doing the back work and all of that kind of stuff, okay? Just like I saw Brittany do last year, or like I see Amber's lawyer kind of doing more of right now more than anything else. So that's where I'm calling out as far as that is concerned, friends. I'm not a lawyer for those who are there. I'm also telling you as a person who may have, interactions with the law to get yourself a good lawyer. Get yourself someone that will work for you. That is the message that you're getting when you look on the Anthony character and you look at the Amber character. But Amber wants her 50%. Let's jump into it. Let's go.
Kountry Wayne.
Well, hello.
Hey Wayne, how are you?
I'm doing fine. What do I owe the pleasure?
Just wondering.
Oh, Miss Queen of the Castle. How are you, Amber?
I'm fantastic, Wayne.
Hi.
I'm
Fantastic.
Yes, thank you.
That's the name of the chocolate. Fantastic.
You think you're funny, and I called you for
Nah.
something serious. Yes, you do.
So as salty as people think Wayne is, right? He still is basically still taking Amber's phone calls and he's still talking to her. Because the difference between Wayne and Anthony is that, friends, Anthony is a simp. You have to understand that. Like an extreme simp. The kind of simp that gets worked up. Like some of the things he's doing is getting too worked up. like O'Neill wouldn't get this worked up. That the way Anthony's getting worked up, right? So Anthony's getting worked up because Amber have another man and just spend his money. Simple.
I know I'm funny. I get paid the money to be funny. But you, on the other hand, oh, Amber, walking down with a man on her arms. Do you know this man?
Do I know him?
Yeah. Do you really, really know him?
I know enough. Yes, I do.
You don't know? Okay. Well, I ain't know what business. I got enough business of my own. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Again, there you go. So Wayne is not going to fire Miss Grant. That's not going to happen either. Wayne is going to keep her on his podcast because it's good for money and it's good for business. He might be petty, but he's not going to just fire Amber like that. No, the question Wayne is asking her is, do you know Dave? I don't know why that's relevant, but this is also a script. As to why that's relevant, I guess we'll see in the coming weeks or whatever, or months.
Well, good, because
But
that's
what's
what
up?
I want to talk to you about. I'm actually not happy.
Are you not? Oh.
I'm very happy with my man, Wayne. I'm not happy
Oh.
with Anthony.
Your man. Okay, your man. Okay, that threw me off. You're not happy with Anthony. What you mean you're happy with Anthony? Y'all ain't together.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to work on. Him understanding that we're no longer together. And I am just hoping that maybe you could talk some sense. He came over Shayla's house threatening me about the money of this divorce and everything else. And I just need you to help him come to his senses.
Well, he talking about, like, I think he came to the sense that y'all not together. That was clear.
Thank you. That's extremely clear. So, and for those who are saying Anthony's over there threatening her, yes, I would threaten you too that, hey, Mega, make sure you don't win anything. It's a threat about physical assets, friends. Stop, don't make things up, friends. Like, I notice some people are trying to like make up some parts of the story. So I'm trying to make up a Tyler Perry story. This is not a Tyler Perry story. Like, if y'all want to go watch a Tyler Perry movie, you need to find like one of them Madeas or something like that to watch. This is not it. This is not it. This is not it. This is basically clown stuff, comedy thing, right? Because it's basically light-hearted comedy with sprinkles of drama, right? That they put in there to make sure, they give a lot of variation to the audience. But this is not a Madea flick. If you want to go watch a Madea flick, watch a Madea flick. I love you too. But yes, that's what's going on.
Dark, we can see Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to he thinking about a divorce or whatever, that's different. That man probably I think he came to the senses about y'all. It's just that his money. That's his money. What you
Wayne,
want me to do?
Everything that man put me through, you want me to just walk away empty-handed? Are you crazy?
No one wants you just to walk away empty-handed. People want you to understand that the man is not going to just willingly give you the 50%. Now his lawyer is telling him to just willingly give it to you, but he doesn't want to willingly give it to you. That's exactly what's going on. So I think that Amber's misreading it a lot of times too. Even some of the Amber fans that misread it because they think we're saying, I think they should we're just saying no one is going to let you walk away with their 50% like that. They just aren't. And the people will tell me in the comments, no, Anil, I would have done it. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Don't do that. You would not just give up 50%. You just wouldn't. Why? Why would you? And yes, somebody keeps saying, remember, it's 50% of the marriage. 50% of the marriage. I'm just saying.
There was a point that Anthony lost a bunch of money and I helped him get it back. Anthony stood up at Rose's wedding. Anthony had a baby by my best friend. Anthony lied about it for almost 2 years. I don't deserve what I deserve. I don't deserve 50%. He put me through hell. And all I'm just...
You're right. You're right. I think Angels deserve 50, but come on now. You did some things. We don't want to talk about that.
Right, you did some things.
See? So now your girl basically is saying she hasn't done anything. Your girl is saying she hasn't done anything. She has done nothing at all wrong. Well, I guess, don't worry. Listen, Amber fans, I know how you are. You're going to say Amber done nothing. You're going to tell me that basically she has done nothing. And so that's the thing. So, but I get it. You have to argue to look like the victim. I understand it. Listen to me. Only understands it. She has to look like the victim because she's playing the victim at this point. But when we talk about it, you have to accept that she's playing the victim. Now, the person who's telling me something about the exceptions to condemnation defense, sure, there may be exceptions to condemnation defense. It still does not negate the mere fact. You don't just lose a court case. You go in and you fight it. And you see what's going on. You don't just lose. The judge is a human being. You don't know what day the judge going to wake up. You don't know what argument you're going to put forward. You don't know how you may look at the arguments. You don't know. That's why you need arguments. That's what's going on. So if you're telling me, oh, well, there's exception to condemnation because you're trying to argue that basically it's an open and shut case, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Open and shut case. If you're not argue a case, then basically you're in trouble. You're in trouble. If you're telling me when you go to court, you just let whatever happen, you're in trouble. I'm not doing that. If you want that, you can do that. I'm just saying.
But he's still in business with you. Y'all still split everything 50-50. What's the difference?
Yeah. Nah, that man stole from me. That's what I'm saying. He stole from me.
He stole from you?
He stole.
And you still in business?
Yeah, I'm saying, but you know what I mean. Him and Bro did business behind my back and everything. So you know how that go.
Wayne, I'm just...
But at the end of the day, so what you want me to do, Amber?
I just want you to talk to him. Please.
And tell him what you want me to do for you.
Tell him that
it's your world.
That I deserve 50%. And just to sign the papers. Let's get it over with. So I can go my way and he can go his. I'm tired of this.
You know what? I'll talk to him.
You will?
I'll do it for you. Yeah, since you using me again, I'm getting used all around here. I'm a rag. I'll talk to him for you.
You see that, Miss Grant? Wayne is going to clown everything out. He ain't going to leave Amber. He is not taking her off that podcast because he think he can make money with it if her story blows up into the internet, internet land.
Well, thank you.
I got it. Anything for you.
Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate it. If you could just let me know how it goes, I would appreciate that too.
Okay, I sure will.
Okay, all right. Well, you have a good day.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
I don't know why she's even worried at all. Like, what she should be, but she shouldn't be. Because at the end of the day, well, you know what? She don't know what she don't know. At the end of the day, she don't know. She doesn't know that Anthony's lawyer has already given up on him. I'm gonna know this. She don't realize that lawyer given up. She don't realize that the lawyer has given up on the only move that Anthony's lawyer is playing is by not doing anything, right? By not doing anything. Now, what I would say is, it's interesting. It's very, very interesting because let's look at it this way. If Anthony's lawyer waits but collects little checks, let's work out everything. If she does the method she's doing, them says she's just waiting, right? If she waits to collect little checks, and then Anthony can basically negotiate her down to 20%, that would be a win, right? That would be a win, and then the lawyer be agreeing. Now, if Amber is able to wait, this is where it goes different now. If Amber is able to wait, and this now ends up basically inside of court, where they now begin to argue it, and she has all of the evidence she can possibly have, right? Because of course Anthony's lawyer is not doing any work, and Anthony's lawyer continues to do things the way she's doing it, then Amber could possibly get more than 50% because the judge will adjudicate it. That's what we're doing. So this is what I mean. Yes, a judge can award more than 50% of marital assets to one person in a Georgia divorce, even if you only requested 50%. So again, would you hire a lawyer like Anthony's that is sitting on her hands? Because again, if Amber gets to keep using the marital funds to do what she's doing and to wait Anthony out, it is what it is. It is what it is. The only way we can win this is if Amber just entirely gives up. At this point, because Anthony's lawyer is nonchalant and not doing anything, the ball is really in Amber's court. She has total control of the board until Anthony either fire the lawyer and get somebody willing to basically fight for him or not. But give me y'all stick. I know this one is a little bit longer than usual. Just wanted to get over it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.